Everyone who saw this baby had the same reaction.
Arakwitana n'abandi bakirukanka ati atatuyga niyo agiye gukwaka undi umwana ahita arira. Niyo mpamvu buriya no mwirerero batavuga ngo baramujyanamo kwiga.
They stared, stepped back, and some even ran away.
None bambwira ngo nabyaye igikoko nabyaye igitera harwari hahamuka nkarwara nkahera mu nzu.
This mother was told to throw her baby away, not by strangers, but by the very people she trusted. They called her child a monster. They said the baby did not belong among humans.
Namujyanye mu marerero baramwanga ngo atakanga abandi bana.
The day this baby was born, the hospital room went silent, not because of joy, but because of fear. Doctors stepped back, nurses froze, and the man who promised to protect this family walked away and never returned. From that moment, this mother's life turned into a nightmare she never expected. And what happened next left an entire community in shock. They called her baby an alien. They told her to get rid of it, and the father disappeared the moment he saw the child. But this mother refused to give up. She carried her baby through fear, rejection, and pain, hoping that one day someone would listen to her story. And today, you are about to hear it. Before Sylvaire was born, her life was simple but peaceful. She lived with her husband in the city. They were not rich, but they survived. They had other children together, and life, though difficult, was manageable. When she became pregnant again, she did not feel afraid. She had already given birth before, so this pregnancy felt normal.
I carried this pregnancy just like all my previous ones because I had already given birth to 5 children before. This was my 6th child. I lived peacefully with my husband and our children. Even though we were poor, we respected and cared for each other. When the time came to give birth, I went to the hospital just like always. But when I finally delivered this baby, he looked like this, exactly as you can see.
The baby looked different, very different from what anyone expected. The doctors were shocked. Even the nurses stepped back in fear. But the moment that broke her heart forever was not the reaction of strangers. It was the reaction of her husband.
Amazina yitwa Dukundeze Silveri.
Immediately after I gave birth, even the doctors were frightened, but they tried to comfort me and referred me to another hospital so they could examine the condition my child was born with. They told me that one side of my child's head contained a large amount of fluid. They said I would have to wait for a specialist doctor who would come from abroad. But while I was waiting, the COVID-19 pandemic started, and that doctor never came, so I returned home. When the neighbors saw my child, they ran away in fear. They were afraid of him and said that I had given birth to a monster. This caused me deep emotional trauma to the point that I felt like I was losing my mind, but I told myself that I would never abandon my child. Some people even told me not to breastfeed him so that he would die, but I refused. He is my child and I love him very much.
When she finally arrived at the village, her family saw the baby for the first time. The moment they looked at him, they broke into tears. They had never seen anything like it before. Still, they welcomed her. They listened to her story. They shared her pain, but their hearts were heavy because they were poor. They barely had enough food for themselves. Helping with medical treatment felt impossible. Some villagers even gave her shocking advice. They told her to end the baby's life, saying that he would only bring suffering and disappointment. But she refused. She refused because he was her child. No matter what others said, no matter how difficult life became, she chose love over fear.
My neighbors became afraid of me because of my child. Then my husband left us and poverty became extremely difficult for me. I struggled to find food for my children. I sold my clothes and other belongings just to provide something for them to eat because this child does not eat every kind of food. He is very selective. Later, I decided to return to my family home, but I did not have enough money for transport since I had many many children, I left the others at home and traveled with this child alone.
Just when life seemed impossible, something unexpected happened. Kind strangers stepped in. They listened to her story, they saw her pain, and they helped her travel to India, a place she believed would change everything.
aho ntuye
While I was here in the village, I met kind people who helped me take my child to India for medical treatment. When we arrived there, the doctors told me that my child was still too young for surgery, but they gave me a future date to bring him back when he was older so they could try to treat him. That time has now come, but I no longer have the financial means to take him back for treatment.
Today, this child still struggles. He can walk, but he cannot speak. He cries in pain, and his mother does not always know why. He should be in school by now, but other children are afraid of him, so he stays at home, watching life pass by. Despite everything, she never gave up. Not when people mocked her, not when her husband left, not when hunger knocked at her door, because that is what mothers do. They fight, even when the world gives up. This story is not over, because this child still has a chance. Doctors in India are waiting. They already gave his mother a date to return, but she cannot go without help. That is why we created a GoFundMe campaign to help this child return to India for life-changing medical treatment. Your support can help pay for surgery, cover travel costs, provide medication.
kurera umwana kumukura hasi kumugeza hejuru none babyeyi ndabasaba ngo mumfashe yaba ari mu mirire arya ntabwo arya nk'abantu namwe murabireba uko mwambonye yaba ari ukumuvuza nibura ngo muvuze abone ukuntu yaba hamere nk'abandi bana yaba ari ukumuvuza yaba ari ukumufasha kuko ndi umukene wo gusengerwa mumfashe mwababyeyi aho umubyeyi ari atakambira umubyeyi ndabasaba kumuvuza.
Give this child a second chance at life. Even $5, $10 or $20 can bring hope. Click the GoFundMe link in the description and donate now. If you cannot donate, you can still help. Share this video, because when you share, this story reaches more people. And when more people see it, hope grows. If this story touched your heart, don't scroll away without doing something. Like this video to support this brave mother. Leave a comment below with words of encouragement or prayers. Share this video with your friends and family. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss stories that matter. And if you truly believe in helping families like this, consider joining our YouTube membership. Your membership helps us find families in need, travel to document their stories, raise awareness, connect them with help. Click the join button next to subscribe to become a member today, because sometimes a stranger's kindness becomes someone's miracle. This is Storybox. Until next time.